Well, hello. I thought I would do a bonsai update, kind of show the yard a little bit too. It rained, thunderstormed last night with the potential of severity to it. We didn't get any of the severity, but we got the rain. And now today is supposed to be steamy hot, up into the 90s again, 92 to 97 I think. Not so sure if we'll get that near the lake. The geranium I wintered over from last year inside is back outside and is starting to bloom. This is very disappointing. These were my sweet gum saplings. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 of them, and none of them have made it. This is a black locust tree I stole out of Upton Park just yesterday. I have no idea if it's going to make it. I hope it will, because black locust is one of the trees I'd like to have a bonsai of, along with sweet gum. A man is supposed to be coming and trimming this bush and the forsythia and maybe that barberry. I called him, my mom has called him, and he doesn't call back. So I might have to trim them. I have trimmed them in the past, but they're getting so tall that he has like a weed whacker trimmer on a stick, and it's so much easier and faster for him to do it, pay him to do it, than for me to have to do it by hand on a ladder. But the little dweeb isn't calling back, so I don't know. This rose is now past its prime. It was very pretty while it was in full bloom. It had 2 suckers, and I moved one over here. Hopefully it will grow and spread up there. And I put the other one over here. We've had hummingbirds and Baltimore Orioles. And I cut back you can see where it was on the ground. I cut back the mock orange quite a bit because it was kind of a bitch to mow through here. But this mock orange, it's such a disappointment. Other people's around town bloom and bloom and bloom, and this one might get, I don't know, 1 or 2 if I'm that lucky. Look, there's a lightning bug. I noticed last night that they were finally out and going around, the lightning bugs. This is where I put the other rose sucker, so hopefully it will spread on the fence here. Here are my bonsais, though. That's the one Robbie and Christopher gave me for Christmas, doing very well. This is the one I bought from, the first one I bought off of eBay. It's still doing pretty well. Now these 2 are disappointments. They are 2 kind of like Scotch pine, white pine saplings that I found in neighbors, under neighbors' trees. And I was so hoping that they would make it, and of course they both look like they're dead. I was hoping I could turn that one into a cascade too, seeing as though my cascade died and I threw it away. But look at this. This is, I think, a Japanese maple sapling that I stole from under a neighbor's tree, and it's got new growth. So I'm hoping I'm going to have a Japanese maple bonsai. Wouldn't that be cool? And I think this is a disease-resistant, Dutch elm-resistant elm tree sapling that I took from under a disease-resistant American elm tree at Upton Park several months ago. And it's getting new growth down here too. So hopefully I'll have a American elm tree bonsai. If only I could find a northern pine type that would take off. My wisteria is past its bloom now. You can hear the Jenny run right there. I think they're living in that house there. She doesn't like it when I get too close. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have 2 big shrub roses here. And that one terrible winter we had, they both got a lot of dead, so I had to trim that out. And only this one survived. And I don't know if it's ever going to get as big as it was before. The grapevine, and as you see, Mark, well, I guess it does kind of smell, but it's not as fragrant as the one over at the park. I don't know if it's because maybe it's a female instead of a male. There's all sorts of, that's a trumpet vine. The lilacs are past their prime. There's raspberries coming. I haven't planted anything in the vegetable patch. My dad has planted sweet peas. And I don't know what those things are. I don't know if he's going to do tomatoes this year or not. But my mom and I usually rim the garden with zinnias. I love zinnias. And there's usually hollyhocks back there, and they look like they've all died off. So, going to get some more of those. I also like nasturtiums. I hope this guy's going to come and trim the forsythia. It's gotten so heavy that it's split in half. If I'm going to have to trim it, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. I hope he'll come and do it. I hope I'm not making this video too long. Okay, go in front. Peonies are doing well this year. I also bought some nasturtiums. I love nasturtiums. I want to get more Monarda bee balm, because mine never seem to do very well. That's a collection of things I put together on this old tree stump. This rose is wicked. You do not want to get too close to it. See the thorns? Awful, awful, awful wicked thing. I like to plant it over by where kids might be playing. It keeps them away. Got more trumpet vine. He's supposed to be coming and trimming this fire bush. Peonies have all fallen over from the rain. Gotta keep this weeded over here. The neighbors never, well, they haven't moved in yet, but they never use this pathway to their side door or weed it so the weeds come through. It's a pain in the ass. I wish people would move in next door that were gardeners. I'm gonna have to deadhead some of these peonies. Yes, I wish people would move in that were clean and tidy. Oh look, see, this is where I get my sweet gum seedlings. Under the sweet gum tree. Every time I try to bonsai one, here's some more that I could try to. Every time I try to bonsai them, they die. I don't know if I should let them grow longer. I can't have like little trees growing there though. That's way out of my league. Okay, here's the yard. Bye.